Hey, so I'm making one on skeptical subjectivism, particularly because I've been getting a good number of comments and I've seen a good number of comments. I haven't seen too many videos about it though, but a good number of comments from objective, I think it's called objective realists who claim that reality is something that is the basis for knowledge, I'm guessing, or that it exists outside yourself and that it is there, and that you only acquire knowledge about this objective reality. I do not believe that at all. Uh, that almost sounds like crazy talk to me, and I hope to defend my position and paint a picture that would at least allow someone to see, to understand why I would think that. So, but the key to this is skeptical. How to put it? A non-skeptical, objective realist would believe in the one true God. They would believe there is an objective, singular, only God, and that it's the only correct one. It is objective to them, but they don't have the skepticism to go along with it, so they haven't tested it. Skeptical subjectivism is a lot like that. There are subjectivists who believe in their own personal imaginary friend, or that their own personal feelings are absolute, and my guess is they haven't tested it. So they believe their feelings, which may be counterproductive and may fail if they were tested, but they believe their feelings even without testing. And so yeah, those people would be non-skeptical subjectivists. But I'm a skeptical subjectivist, which basically means that I do believe that each person's reality exists within their own brain, that what they're reacting to is, their senses, the chemical and electrical stimulus going on inside of their head, which they're reacting to, which may have nothing to do with the actual, or with any sort of objective reality. All of the physics models about objective reality show that things have like the base particles have no width or anything else like that. They're zero dimensional, and of course this is also just a concept. This is just as far as we can extrapolate a useful concept that we can use that works in a test. That's it. That's all they have going so far, is these zero-dimensional particles which react in three-dimensional and four, and sometimes more dimensional properties to it. But that's something else. But that when you're seeing something, it's there's nothing actually really touching anything else. It's something reacting to the forces of other particles, and it radiating energy or combining with other chemicals and doing all these other things in a very how to put it, there isn't signs of what we would consider a physical bond, like when we look at a table. That's probably just how the particles ended up staying. And so to us it looks physical, and all the light bouncing off, or all of the light that goes into it gets bounced off of it, so it looks opaque. It's not transparent, and things like that. So yes, I believe that information as you know it is constructed from inside your head, that your idea about reality is just the information that's inside your head. There is nothing to say that it's anything, if there is a objective reality, there's nothing to say that it is actually like what you think it is. It's just that your thoughts about it are useful to react to. So that is why that's really where the subjectivism comes in. It's that your thoughts about it are useful to react to, and that whether or not it's anything close to how reality is, may not actually be valid. Like that may not actually be valid. I mean, what if there was someone who actually did understand the way reality was, and because of it, they couldn't do anything? To me, that would be an invalid picture of reality, oddly enough. if there is an actual way it is, which again, if you have a concept about it, I could get into that, but there's no way a human being could possibly know what reality is. It's yeah, yeah. Anyway, so I hope this helps to clear it up that as a creature in nature that's just extracting patterns from what you observe through your senses, all you're getting is a predictable pattern that you can react to. And generally people call this, knowledge. They know how something will happen or how something does tend to happen. When this, if this, then that. But these are based around your sense organs or around tools that were made by someone else, which were based on a concept, which someone based that concept based on what they were perceiving through their sense organs and all that stuff. So it's skeptical. You test it, you see what information is usable and what information is not, and what is more reliable and what is less, and you try to stick to what's more reliable unless you have something going in some area, and then you keep experimenting to try and get some reliable information out of another area and all of that. But yeah, as a person, I mean, there's what you believe is your entire world, and just look at anything. I mean, look at what people have done in for what they believe, and and it probably is their whole world that they're acting on. Oh, and this is something else interesting, is that when most people are reacting to something, especially in the short term, they're not actually reacting to the thing happening. And I forgot to bring this up, but in the short term, like within a couple seconds, most experiments have shown that people don't have that fast of a reaction time. So what it really is people are reacting to their prediction. And I find that very, very interesting that because if it is true, if people are reacting to their predictions in the short term, I would imagine that most people are reacting to their predictions in the long term also. And so that's just great when it comes to the possibilities of self-fulfilling prophecies. But that's probably for that's for a different video. Yeah, so I wanted to bring this up. I know I have a few watchers who really like to drill me on the skepticism. Here you go. Yeah.